Hello, I'm going to show you how to make your own soldering tips for a Weller SP-23 or SP-25 soldering pencil. To buy these on the internet, a pair of them is about $10. For under $10, I can show you how to make over 20 of them. To do this, you'll need something to grab the rod with. The rod, by the way, is 3/16 by 36 inches long. You can get that at Home Depot or Lowe's, any good hardware store. A pair of vice grips or Channelocks works for me. You could use a bench vise, I suppose. Then you're going to need something to thread the end. That's a 10-24 thread. Something to measure with. Something to shape the end with, such as a file. And of course something to cut the rod. A hacksaw is what I used. If you don't like mill marks like you see right there, you want to protect the rod with leather or maybe a piece of inner tube before you clamp down on it. To make the rod, first thing you do is chamfer the end of the rod. The end of the rod is quite square, and that makes it difficult to get the die started. Once that's chamfered, take your die, spin it about 8 times. That'll yield you 3/8 of an inch of thread. You want at least that much. And then the overall length is 1 5/8 inches. You don't want to go too long because the soldering pencil has to work harder to heat an extra long length of brass rod. So again, 3/8 of an inch of thread, overall length 1 5/8 inches. Once you have that cut, you can shape it with a file or a bench grinder. It's such a small thing, I don't like using a bench grinder. And I use the chisel shape. That's just what I'm used to. You can shape your own. That's the other cool thing about making your own. You can experiment with different shapes of tips. And then that's it. You want to, of course, tin the end of it once you're done. You're supposed to use flux and solder. I just use rosin core solder. It doesn't do quite as good a job, but it ends up working. And that's it. For under $10, you can make over $100 worth of these little tips. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.